Harinam Sankirtanam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for this weekend after Diwali celebration. I would request all the Prabhujis to please come ahead. Please come ahead, all of you. We have less number of devotees today, but others will join. Thank you. That is easy. Hare Krishna. So we are going to have some very important discussion today. We have a nice festival of to celebrate for the birthday festival. So also today is the disappearance day of Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. We will speak about him also a little bit. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So today, as we are celebrating for the first time this wonderful festival of celebrating the birthday of Vaishnavas, we are going to discuss a little bit on glories of devotees, glories of Vaishnava Sangha. That will be a little discussion for today, and then we will have a nice festival afterwards celebration. So I'm just waiting. So we are going to recite one verse. Is it readable, visible properly? Yes or no?
Yes.
No response. No. That's why you have to come ahead. All backbenchers, please come ahead. Occupy your place. I think one more row can come here. Actually, it's okay. It's okay. Now this is it. Behind devotees come, please. Sorry, I'm just joking. You were in seva. That's right. Okay, let's recite this verse. श्री भगवानुवाच अहं भक्तपराधीनो हि अस्वतन्त्र इव द्विज साधुभिर्ग्रस्तहृदयो भक्तैर्भक्तजनप्रियः। श्री भगवानुवाच अहं भक्तपराधीनो हि अस्वतन्त्र इव द्विज साधुभिर्ग्रस्तहृदयो भक्तैर्भक्तजनप्रियः। Only Prabhuji's together. Shri Bhagavanuvaच अहं भक्तपराधीनो हि अस्वतन्त्र इव द्विज साधुभिर्ग्रस्तहृदयो भक्तैर्भक्तजनप्रियः। Now only Mataji's. Shri Bhagavanuvaच अहं भक्तपराधीनो हि अस्वतन्त्र इव द्विज साधुभिर्ग्रस्तहृदयो भक्तैर्भक्तजनप्रियः। Okay, so this is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, 4th chapter, 63rd verse. So here who is speaking? Bhagavan, Shri Bhagavan, Lord Shri Krishna, Lord Vishnu is himself speaking this verse. And so what is he saying? We will see the what I mean. Okay, we'll see translation there. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said to the Brahmana, we'll see who is this Brahman, I am completely under the control of my devotees. Indeed, I am not at all independent because my devotees are completely devoid of material desires. I sit only within the cores of their hearts. What to speak of my devotee? Even those who are devotees of my devotee are very dear to me. Is there another mic? Purport by Srila Prabhupada. All the great stalwart personalities in the universe, including Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, are fully under the control of Supreme Personality of Godhead. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead is fully under the control of his devotees. Why is this? Because the devotee is anyabhilashita shunya. In other words, he has no material desires in his heart. His only desire is to think always of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and how to serve him best. Because of this transcendental qualification, the Supreme Lord is extremely favorable to his devotees. Indeed, not only the devotees but also the devotees of the devotees. Srila Narottam Das Thakur says, Chhadiya Vaishnava Seva Nistara Paiche Keba. Without being a devotee of a devotee, one cannot be released from material entanglement. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu identified himself as Gopi Bhartur Padakamalayur Dasa Dasanu Dasaha. Thus, he instructed us to become not directly servants of Krishna, but servants of Krishna. Devotees like Brahma, Narada, Vyasadeva, Shukadev Goswami are directly servants of Krishna. And one who becomes a servant of Narada, Vyasadeva, Shukadev, like 6 Goswamis, is still more devoted. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur therefore says, Yasya prasada bhagavat prasadata. If one very sincerely serves the spiritual master, Krishna certainly becomes favorable to such a devotee. Following the instructions of a devotee is more valuable than following instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. Very nice purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ratnathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhavitamscha Namaha Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Karoti Vachalam Pangum Dandayate Girim Kripatamam Vande Shri Guru. Hare Krishna. Once again I welcome all of you for today's Sunday Satsang program. Today we are discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam. It's a very beautiful story, a pastime of Ambarish Maharaj from the 9th canto. There are 12 cantos of Bhagavatam, Skanda, different cantos you see here. In that 9th one, we have this wonderful story of Durvasa and Ambarish. So I'll just narrate that story briefly, although it's a long one. I'll tell you briefly about it. There's this great sage Durvasa. You heard this name Durvasa. Very, very austere, very powerful Rishi. But also, along with great power, although he was a great Rishi, he had one problem. He would become angry very quickly. Correct? That's why his name is Durvasa. Dur means far, and Vasa means to stay. Everyone wanted to stay away from him because he would get angry very quickly. So one day, this Durvasa Rishi, he came to the kingdom of one very great devotee and king known as Ambarish Maharaj. This Ambarish Maharaj is a very great, he was actually emperor of the entire universe, that this is in the different yuga, and very great devotee of Lord Shri Krishna, Ambarish. And that day when this particular incident happened, it was the Vrata of Ekadashi. Is today also Ekadashi? So good that we are discussing today. Today is also Ekadashi, and we should follow, right? Ekadashi. It is said one should not take grains on Ekadashi. It is not very pleasing to Lord. If you do this fasting, and in ISKCON fasting means feasting. And if you don't believe me, just wait for the lunch time. So I says there is not much difference. But grains are not there. When you don't take grain, then the senses don't get agitated to do some wrong thing. And rather we eat little less on the day of fasting and we spend more time in spiritual activities. That is actually the purpose of fasting. So Ekadashi is a day of it's very favorite of Lord Krishna, this day. And that's why devotees observe fasting and they do more of japa, more of spiritual activities. And today is even more special. It is Kartik Ekadashi. Ekadashi in the Kartik month. So that is why it is even more special. So I request all of you to also start doing Ekadashi. Those who are not doing and those who are doing, continue more. It is called Upavasa in the Sanskrit. Upavasa means to stay close. Durvas ka opposite hai Upavas. Durvas means stay away. And Upavas means stay close. Upavas means you stay close to God, close to Krishna on this day. More time you should spend in doing spiritual activities. That is the purpose. And especially Ekadashi is very, very favorite of Lord Krishna. Listen to him. So like that, Ambarish Maharaj was doing Ekadashi Vrata. He was fasting whole day. And his fasting was very severe, not like us. Right? He was doing fasting from water also. No water. That is called Nirjal Ekadashi. And in ISKCON also we do once in a year. That comes in June around. Right? Pandav Nirjal Ekadashi. So somebody was saying, one Ekadashi is Nirjal Ekadashi, all other Ekadashis are Nirlaj Ekadashi. Right? We eat so much. Ideally, on Ekadashi we should eat less. And you can take good feast, don't worry. But we eat less and do more spiritual activities. So Ambarish Maharaj was doing very severe austerity. He was not eating even drinking water also. Next day, it is said, there is a time, Parana time, a specific time when Ekadashi should be broken. Broken in the sense you take grains. That means you broke the fast, break the fast. So there is a specific time, like tomorrow also, there is a specific window, morning, I don't know what is the time, you can check. Every Ekadashi has a Paran time. I will just tell you for tomorrow what it is. Anybody has the calendar? It is 6:15 to 10. Okay, 6:15 to 10 tomorrow. Like that, every Ekadashi has a time when you should break fast. Don't break it before or after that. If you miss that, then continue doing Ekadashi for the entire day. And then break next day. That is how the Vaishnavas follow. Because it is said the fruit of the austerity will be there if you break fast in that particular Muhurta time, Parana time. Anyway, so Ambarish Maharaj also had a specific time when he had to break fast. Right then, that time, Durvasa came, along with so many of his disciples, lot of followers. And Durvasa was known for his anger and little notorious activities. He would, trouble a little bit. So Durvasa Muni came and said, so now I have come. So Ambarish Maharaj said, please welcome. He did the Aditya. He welcomed him, everything hospitality, very nicely welcomed. And Ambarish Maharaj told him that you please take prasad, because when the guest comes, first you have to feed guest. Especially if the guest is a Brahmana like Durvasa, very great Rishi. So Ambarish Maharaj could not take as a host. Durvasa Muni said, I first want to go and take bath in Yamuna. Ambarish Maharaj agreed, but he also informed that I am fasting and I have to break the fast in that Muhurta. It will be very nice of you if you can come in little before that, so you take your prasad and then I can also break my fast. Durvasa Muni said, and he went. I don't know what it means, right? So Durvasa Muni went and it took long time for him to come. The time for Paran was going, it was passing. So Ambarish Maharaj was he was doing this tapasya for all his praja. So he wanted praja to be benefited. And if he doesn't break fast in that Murta, then the fall will not be there. So Ambarish Maharaj was in two minds, what should I do? Because if he eats something and breaks fast, then it's an offense to Durvasa Muni. He will become angry. And if he doesn't break fast, then he is not able to break it in that particular day and he may have to continue for it. So the Brahmanas, there were some advisor Brahmanas, they suggested him, just take one drop of Charanamrit. The Charanamrit is offered to Lord Shri Krishna's wash the feet of Krishna. It is considered fasting also, and it is considered breaking the fast also. It is Bheda Veda, Achintya. It is inconceivable. So they said you just take one drop, and that way you can break also, and you have not eaten anything. So that way you are not doing any mistake. So Ambarish Maharaj agreed with that idea. He took one drop of Charanamrit. He drank that. Right that time Durvasa Muni appeared. He was just waiting for this as if. And he became so angry on Ambarish. He said, how dare you eat before I have come? This is a great offense. You have done great aparadh, and you will be punished for this. He became very angry. In that anger, Durvasa took one of his hair, plucked it, and put it, he threw it on the ground. From that hair came a very ferocious, fire demon, a very fiery demon. And Durvasa told that demon, the demon-like personality, go and kill Ambarish. Because he has done offense to me, he has done aparadh. Now he has to be killed, he has to be punished. Ambarish, as a great devotee, a devotee is always tolerant. The first symptom of a devotee is tolerance. He is very, very tolerant. We were discussing about Haridas Thakur someday. Some of you remember how tolerant the devotees are. Haridas Thakur was saying. Ambarish Maharaj is also tolerant. He didn't rebel, he didn't retaliate, he didn't start fighting. He thought, okay, this is Krishna's desire, I accept. He stood there, folded hand, remembering Lord Krishna, Lord Vasudeva. Immediately, from somewhere, from Vaikuntha, not from somewhere, from Vaikuntha, Sudarshan Chakra appeared of Lord Vishnu. Because all this was happening, and there was no mistake of Ambarish. Ambarish was a nice devotee of Krishna. Lord Vishnu was very anxious. He sent the Sudarshan Chakra to kill that demon and also to kill Durvasa. So as soon as Sudarshan Chakra came, Sudarshan Chakra killed that demon, and it started following Durvasa. And Durvasa started running now. Because Sudarshan, he can't do anything. It's a very powerful weapon of Lord Vishnu. So Durvasa started running from, post to pillar, from everywhere. He went to Brahma, Lord Brahmaji in Satyalok, Brahmalok, where Brahmaji sits. And he's praying, Brahmaji, please save me from this fire of Sudarshan, it is coming behind to kill me. Brahmaji said, sorry, not my cup of, it doesn't take tea, I can't say cup of tea. It's not my, my weapon, so I can't do anything. It is Lord Vishnu's weapon, he is my Lord also, I can't do anything about it. Go somewhere else, I can't help you. Then he went to Shiva in Kailash. Lord Shiva said, sorry, no entry, gates closed. I can't do anything about it. Lord Vishnu is upset with you, I can't do anything. Finally, Lord Shiva told him, go to Vaikuntha. Only Lord Vishnu can help you. He went to Vaikuntha, where Lord Narayan is sitting with Mother Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, they are all sitting. And Durvasa Muni goes and he fell at the feet of Narayan. Please save me, it's your weapon Sudarshan. Please withdraw that Sudarshan, please forgive me. I will never do this mistake, but please save me from this. And this is where Lord Narayan spoke this verse, which we just now recited. This is what he tells to Durvasa. Now you will make sense of this. What is Lord Narayan or Lord Vishnu telling? I am completely under the control of my devotees. Indeed, I am not at all independent. My devotees are completely devoid of material desires. I sit within the cores of their hearts. Those who are devotees of my devotees are very dear to me. Basically, Lord Vishnu told him, I don't have power to withdraw this Sudarshan. Because you have offended my devotee, now I don't have power, I can't even withdraw this Sudarshan. Then Durvasa Muni said, how can, it's your Sudarshan. He said, see, I am in the control of my devotees. If you please my devotees, I am pleased. If you serve my devotees, I am very pleased. But if you offend or you hurt my devotees, then no one can save you. Even I cannot save you. So then he said, what should I do? Lord Vishnu said, go and fall at the feet of Ambarish. If Ambarish forgives you, if Ambarish Maharaj forgives you, then the Sudarshan will leave you. Immediately Durvasa Muni, without even second thought, left Vaikuntha, came back to earthly planet where the Ambarish was there. Ambarish was this entire thing took 1 year, it is said. Go to Brahma Loka, Shiva Loka, going to Vaikuntha. 1 year has passed on earth. And Ambarish Maharaj is just standing the way he was when Durvasa left. He still didn't take any food, anything. He continued his fast. And Ambarish was just standing there. And Durvasa Muni came and fell at the feet of Ambarish Maharaj. And Ambarish Maharaj said, I never felt that you offended me. I never took any offense. Rather, he prayed to Sudarshan to please relieve Durvasa. He said, I was never offended. See, that is the quality of a devotee. A devotee is very, as we said, very tolerant. He does not have big ego. Okay? He is amani. Amani means who does not have, false ego. And that's why Ambarish Maharaj was prideless, and he did not feel bad. But Lord Vishnu felt bad. Sometimes a devotee may not feel bad, but if we behave bad with any devotee, Krishna will not leave. He will feel bad. So anyways, when Durvasa Muni fell at the feet of Ambarish Maharaj prayed to Sudarshan, and that's how Sudarshan went back. And then Durvasa Muni actually thanked Ambarish Maharaj for saving his life and then begged forgiveness from him. So now, this is the beautiful story which we have in Bhagavatam. I'll just choose it. I'll just show you the pictures. Is it? No, it's just. I don't know if it's possible probably to use it. So this is Maharaj Ambarish performing the worship. It's not very clear pictures. This is the second picture. See this is Ambarish Maharaj. Durvasa became angry and he got that fiery demon he made from his hairs. Then this is Durvasa running from Sudarshan Chakra. From all over the universe he has to go. So Sudarshan Chakra was following him. And then Durvasa Muni prayed to Lord Narayan to save him. And Lord Narayan said, go to Ambarish Maharaj. So this is Ambarish Maharaj, and Durvasa Muni comes and falls at his feet. And Ambarish Maharaj prays to Sudarshan Chakra and goes back. Now, why are we discussing this story? If this is how Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, if this is how he values his devotees, how much should we value the devotees? Right? This is something to think for all of us. If Krishna values his devotee, he says, see, last time, do you remember we were discussing about who is God, what is the definition of God? And I told you about CEO. He is the CEO of the world, the entire creation. Can anybody recollect what his CEO means? No, not Chief Executive Officer. It is a different definition, what we discussed. Yes, C for Supreme Controller. Supreme Controller. Everything in this world is under the control of God. Right? That is the Supreme. And then E for Supreme Enjoyer. And O for Supreme Owner. Who owns everything? Supreme Proprietor or Owner. Now that is actually the position of God. He is the controller of all controllers. We are also little tiny controller. We are all little Ishwaras. But he is Param Ishwara. But here in this verse, what is Lord Krishna saying or Lord Vishnu saying here? Aham Bhakta Paradhino. I am controlled by my devotees. And how is he controlled? Is he controlled by the power of devotees? Are those devotees going to, defeat him in the wrestling match, or they are very, very powerful? No. He is controlled by the love of his devotees. That really conquers him. Because they do not have anything. They don't know anything apart from him. and he does not know anything apart from his devotees. That is the loving relation between Lord Krishna and his devotees. Like we were talking about Damodar Lila the other day. It's also a pastime of loving reciprocation between Lord and his devotees. Now, if this is how Lord values his devotees, then how much should we be valuing his devotees? That's the question. How much we should be valuing, right? In Padma Puran, there is a verse where Krishna is speaking to Arjuna, and he says, "Ye me bhakta janah partha, na me bhaktascha chedanah, mad bhaktanam cha ye bhaktas, te me bhaktatma matah." Ye me bhakta janah partha. Hey Parth, Arjun, those who say that they are my devotees, na me bhaktascha te janah, they are not my devotees. समझे? अगर आप भगवान के सामने जाएंगे and if you say, Krishna, I am your devotee, please accept me as your devotee. Krishna says, get lost. No vacancy. Not interested. You always told us to become devotee of Krishna. No, there is something more dear than being devotee of Krishna. More superior. What? He says, Mad bhaktanam chaye bhaktas te me bhaktatma mata. But those who are devotees of my devotees. Krishna's pure devotees are there, right? If someone goes and tells to Krishna, I am trying to be devotee of Narad Muni, I am trying to be devotee of Srila Prabhupada, I am trying to follow their instructions, I am their servant, then Krishna says, okay, come, you have all time, you have all my blessings, you have all my heart. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Actually, today is the disappearance day of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, who is the Guru of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Today's day he left the world, so it is called as Disappearance Day, right? So appearance day and disappearance day. So today is the disappearance day. It is also celebrated. We remember the personalities, the acharyas, we pray to them on this special day. So Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is the Guru of Srila Prabhupada, he had a very typical way of responding to people. When somebody would come to meet him, Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur would say, ask him, who is he? He would tell his secretary, ask who is the person who has come to meet. And if the person say that actually I am Krishna Das, I am so and so Das, I am the servant of Krishna, then Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur would say, I don't have time to meet you. Go back. Not meet. And then if someone would say, actually I am servant of Krishna's devotees, I am devotee of Krishna's devotee, then Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur will call him. Yes, now I have all my time for you. I am your servant. So that is why in the purport that we read, it is very important that we also value the association of devotees that we have got. Actually, because of these devotees around us, we are able to get Krishna. We are able to practice our bhakti, whatever we are able to do is only because of the devotees who are around us. Can we think of alone? It would have been like, ocean of Maya, and in that, to become a devotee, to practice bhakti is so difficult. Nobody can even think of doing that, especially in this Kali Yuga. So this is very important that we value, we appreciate devotees. Here this verse of Padma Puran is saying, Krishna is saying, you should worship my devotees. Lord Krishna says to worship. Appreciate and worship the devotees. Worship means we serve them. Serve them. Right? That is more pleasing to Krishna. I think once before I told you this story, I will repeat again. This is about Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya, a great devotee. We have a big statue of Ramanujacharya here. So one of his gurus, Ramanujacharya's guru, was Kanchipurna. And if you know, near Chennai, there is one temple called, what is that? Varadaraj. What is the place? Kanchipuram. This is Kanchipuram. Anybody been there? Kanchipuram? Yes. So this is Varadaraj, Lord Varadaraj. Very beautiful deity. The smiling face of Lord Varadaraj giving blessings, Ma Shuksha. So it is said this Kanchipurna, 1,000 years before when he was there. He was such a great devotee of Lord. He would talk to Varadaraj. He had a seva of fanning the Lord. He was a fan, more pankrata. He was fanning the Lord every day. And such a great devotee that Lord would talk to him, the deity would talk to him, the Murti would talk, and he would have discussions. And everyone knew that he's such a great devotee. So once, one very simple devotee, one simple Vaishnava, who would just serve Ramanujacharya, he was a servant of Ramanujacharya, helping him in his puja. That devotee asked Kanchipurana, can you do this one thing for me? Can you just, he requested. He said, what is it? Can you please go and ask Varadaraj, Lord Varadaraj, will I come to Vaikuntha after this life? Will I come to spiritual world? Then Kanchipurana said, okay, I will ask. I will do this. So that day when he went and started fanning Varadaraj, Lord Varadaraj is Vishnu only. Varadaraj means one who gives benediction, who is the king of giving benedictions, Varadaraj. So then Lord asked him, Kanchipurana, seems you have some question? See, he knows everything. He is in the heart. So Kanchipurana said, yeah, I don't have my question, but today when that the devotee, his name was something, he is the servant of Ramanujacharya, he has asked me one question. Varadaraj said, ask, what is this question? So Kanchipurana, he said, he wants to know whether he will come back to you, to Vaikuntha at the end of this life. And Varadaraj said, no doubt about it. He is definitely coming. I have promised in Bhagavad Gita that you will come to me. If you remember me always, he is definitely going to come. So Kanchipurana was very happy. He went and told this devotee. This devotee was also very happy. It was a very joyful occasion that he is going to come back to the spiritual world to Krishna, Lord Vishnu. Then that day, Kanchipurana thought, I never asked any personal query to Varadaraj. He also got curious. When I am going, right? So then he said, okay, let me ask. Anyways, he felt in his heart, now to almost clear hai. Right? I am talking to Varadaraj, I am almost with him. So it's not very difficult, but still let me get confirmation. Next day, again, he was fanning the Lord. Varadaraj said, Kanchipurana, it seems you have some question. He said, Lord, you know everything. You are right here in my heart. But why do you play this trick with me? No, but I want you to ask. So then Kanchipurana asked this question, that yesterday you told that the Brahman devotee, he will come to you. I also want to know, when I am going to come to you in Vaikuntha, right? Can I serve you right there in spiritual world? Lord Varadaraj said, that is not very sure. I don't know. Kanchipurana got shocked of his life. He said, what are you saying? That small devotee, he's just a simple, humble devotee. He is coming, but I am not coming. Why it is like this? Varadaraj said, see, and Lord Varadaraj told him this shloka, which I just now told from Padma Purana. Ye me bhakta janaha partha, na me bhaktasyate janaha, mad bhaktanam cha ye bhaktas te me mad. He said, my devotees, if you are directly serving me, that is nice, but I can't guarantee your liberation. But if you serve my devotees, then the mercy is guaranteed. Lord Krishna, even in Bhagavad Gita, there is a promise Lord Krishna has made. He says, Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhaktah pranashyati. Arjuna, go and declare. Kaunteya pratijani. Pratijani means go and declare to the world, name bhaktah pranashyati. My devotee will never perish. My devotee's words will never perish. My devotee's words will never become false. Now Acharya has asked this question. He said, why is Lord Krishna asking Arjuna to declare it? Why can't he himself declare it? He can say, I am declaring my devotee's words will not perish. He says, no, Kaunteya, you declare. He says, why is that? Because the great devotees, Srila Prabhupada and all the devotees, Acharyas explain. Because Krishna can go back in his world. Many times he will make some promise, but he will break the promise. Can you give some example? Krishna has gone back on his own words. Bhishma, he said, I will not lift a weapon. But he lifted weapon to kill Bhishma when he wanted to save Arjuna. Right? Many times he may speak lie to protect his devotees. But if his devotees declare something, then Krishna will have to make it true. That will never become untrue. So that's why he tells Arjuna, you go and promise everyone that my devotees will never perish. This is the reason. So here we see this Ambarish. Sorry, we were discussing about the story of Kanchipurna. So Kanchipurna then said, okay, Varadaraj, sorry, he kept the fan down. He said bye bye. And he went and served. There is another great devotee that time. His name was Mahapurana. Another great devotee of Vishnu. But again, Kanchipurna is also world famous as a great devotee. So he can't directly go and serve. Nobody will take service from him. So then he disguised as a simple, Brahman kind of, and then went to his home of Mahapurana. And for many months he served Mahapurana very menially, like giving water to him for his puja, washing his clothes. He was serving Mahapurana, and nobody knew. Only after some days, somehow they got to know that he is Kanchipurana. And then Mahapurana said, go back please, Varadaraj is missing you. And then when he came back to Kanchipurana, and Varadaraj said, as soon as he came and lifted the fan, Varadaraj said, now your visa is granted. Now you are coming back for sure, because now you have served my devotee and pleased him. That is the qualification. So, we are also blessed with this wonderful association of devotees. Sometimes we think devotees means, वो मंदिर वाले प्रभु जी में वो डिवोटी लोग हैं, ये अपने आजू बाजू में ये सब भक्त थोड़ी है. No, anybody who is chanting the name of Krishna, trying sincerely to make spiritual progress, come to Krishna, serve Krishna. Anyone is trying, Krishna has all his heart for that person. So so where are Vaishnavas? Where are devotees? Look around yourself. All are devotees, right? And these are our, what can I say? These are the devotees whom we have to serve and please. Krishna is going to not ask, okay, how did you serve somebody who's staying 100 kilometers away? He is going to ask people around us. He is going to see how we serve them, how we behave with them. And that is how Krishna will also be pleased. There's a lot to speak. So today we are celebrating this very wonderful festival called Birthday Festival. We celebrate it to appreciate and encourage and express our gratitude to devotees. And because it is not possible every birthday to meet together and different devotees have their birth dates. So what we have decided is in a month we will fix one day, one of the Sundays, mostly the last Sunday or something of every month, where all the devotees who had birthdays in that week, we will celebrate that on that day. Now, how do we celebrate? We celebrate by appreciating those Vaishnavas. I don't know if you are aware of how things are celebrated in the outside world. People do party and do. If you know engineering colleges, anybody from the engineering background, there is something called birthday bumps. People beat each other, literally. Birthday bumps. That's not how Vaishnavas do, right? Giving galis and doing all sorts of nonsense. No. Rather, this is an occasion to express our gratitude to the devotees, to express our appreciation for their presence in our life, for their wonderful service, for their good qualities. So generally we have different devotees speak about the birthday devotees, and then the birthday devotee also responds. He thanks all the Vaishnavas for giving the association, for giving guidance, for giving facility to practice bhakti. So very beautiful devotional way of celebrating birthday. And also then we have prayers we offer to the Lord for the birthday devotees. So this is the beautiful festival that we will now have. This is an occasion where we serve. This is one way of serving and worshipping Vaishnavas. I will tell you a secret. It's a very, very important thing I'm going to reveal to you now. This will make your spiritual life extremely easy. You can make tremendous progress in your spiritual life if you understand this one thing. This one secret. You know what is it? The secret is appreciation. Genuine appreciation of other devotees. You know what happens when you appreciate another devotee? It is that, but some devotee might have done so much seva. Right? All of you are doing so many sevas, but I can take some example. Right? Lakshmi Mataji has done so many sevas. Last entire 2 weekends she was managing the whole center, literally. Right? Correct? Let us say Hari Bol for Mataji. Hari Bol. Now she has done such wonderful service and she has got so much blessings. She had to give a lot of time. But now we all can do the same progress what she has done just by appreciating her heartily. You understood? Isn't it such a bumper dhamaka? Like some great devotees making a temple for Krishna. We should also do our part. But somebody is taking great effort. Now you heartily appreciate that devotee. Heartily, I am using that term, not just on mouth. And inside कुछ तो अलग ही चल रहा है, पता है. नहीं, सच में, genuinely, from core of your heart you appreciate. Mataji, Prabhuji, you are so great, such an amazing seva you have done. Heartily, without envy, if you appreciate, it is said you give the same credit what that devotee has got for doing that seva. It's an amazing thing. So we should simply just appreciate other Vaishnavas. So many Vaishnavas are doing so many wonderful sevas, such wonderful qualities they are showing, right? Somebody is very serious in his bhakti, chanting. Somebody is very determined to, to practice the principles of bhakti. So many qualities. Somebody is very humble. Somebody is very tolerant. Somebody is very cooperative. Right? So many devotees around. And if we can become Saragrahi, see, this is the essence. There may be some faults also, and there is nothing big in finding faults. Kali Yuga is the ocean of faults, and in the ocean, if you find some water, you are not a big scientist. It's everywhere. Similarly, in Kali Yuga, faults are everywhere, even in people. But if you can find something good and focus on that and appreciate that, that is something Krishna likes a lot. And then he becomes pleased. Oh, you appreciated my devotees? You are so nice. He feels you are so nice because you appreciated his devotees. Just like for a mother or father, what do you like? Also, so many of you mother, fathers here. Do you like people come and appreciate you and glorify you? Do you like or not? Be truthful, right? You are in front of Krishna. You like? If somebody talks nice about you, yes, you like. But if somebody appreciates your son or daughter, what do you like more? When your son or daughter appreciated, that is more pleasing, right? Similarly for Krishna, when you come and appreciate him, he likes it. You thank him, you say, oh, you are so great, it's wonderful. But when you appreciate his devotees, that is even more pleasing to Krishna's heart. That is why we have Srila Prabhupada. We should first come and offer obeisances to Prabhupada. Because Srila Prabhupada has given us Krishna. So Krishna wants us to see worshipping Srila Prabhupada, following his instructions. And then there are such wonderful Vaishnavas around. We should appreciate them. Krishna is very pleased with it. So this is the festival today that we are celebrating. We have now, time is very limited. So we have to go for the festival. So be heartily appreciate. Although with the limited time, not everyone will be able to speak, but you can personally go meet the birthday devotees and express your appreciation, send message. Let's create a culture of appreciation. That's like a family. Like you have so much appreciation for your younger brother, sister, right? Family. Similarly, let this be, this is actually a real family of Vaishnavas. So let's appreciate each other for doing wonderful seva, for being wonderful devotee, for qualities. So if you don't get a mic to speak, don't be discouraged. You can always send a message. Sorry. Or you can, we'll also put some appreciation board. We are thinking about it. Devotees can also write appreciation and put on the board. So let everyone know the glories of Vaishnavas. So that is what we are going to do also. And okay, to the end, I'll just 2 minutes I'll summarize what will be the festival. We'll have the birthday devotees coming here, sitting on the chair. Then we'll garland them. Prabhujis will garland Prabhujis, Matajis for Matajis. That is the prasad of offered garland. And then some devotees will speak about their wonderful qualities for say 1 or 2 minutes. Oh, can I have a different mic? So the different devotees will appreciate. Obviously, glories of devotees are unlimited, but we have limited time. So we'll just have a couple of minutes per devotee to speak. Now how to appreciate? It should be genuine, not flattery, not that, ये प्रभु जी से ना इससे कुछ काम है, अभी वो काम निकालने के लिए थोड़ा सा आज बोल देते हैं. Not with that purpose. Genuinely, what your heart is touched by that devotee's qualities, right? And also if you can share some incident, that's even better, what you're speaking about. And we should glorify in connection with Krishna, right? We are not here to glorify any material things. Like we don't have to say, oh, Prabhu ji ka bank balance kitna hai, bahut ameer hai Prabhu. We don't want to see these material things. We want to glorify the spiritual side, the spiritual connect, in connection with Krishna, right? So we should talk about the spiritual qualities, the chanting, his determination, regularity, the spiritual things, right? And so this is the glorification. And then at the end, if devotees want to say something, 1 minute they'll also get. So they should thank, ideally, as I said, Srila Prabhupada, Lord Krishna himself for giving us this opportunity to be his devotees, Srila Prabhupada and all the senior devotees, and also the entire Sangha. And we should not take, the thanking devotee should not say, Mataji actually missed some of my qualities. So let me, she got 2 points correct and 3 more things she has not got. So let me tell more of my glories. That's not what you are supposed to speak, You are supposed to think that actually I am a honeycomb of fault. And we know our internal, kitna struggle hai, kitne anarthas hai, right? But still see, these devotees are so nice, they are seeing something good in me. So thank you so much for appreciating me, for encouraging me. And let me take it as your expectation and come to your expectation by your mercy. So this is how the mood of replying, returning. Okay? Fine? So is it clear now how it's going to be? Okay. So I thought we will speak on this very important topic also of importance of devotees, glories of devotees and association. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. So now I request Raju to take over for the birthday festival. Yes. Skit hai abhi? Okay, pehle skit hai, sorry. And then after that